Hello, I am Sanjay Pulipaka. Welcome to the latest edition of Global Perspectives. Is the US president mulling more tariffs on Indian rice imports into the United States? During a recent White House meeting with the representatives of farmers and farmer organizations and various businesses, President Trump announced $12 billion support package to farmers in United States. During the course of the conversation, there was references to dumping of rice from various countries, including India, China, and Thailand. President Donald Trump specifically asked as to what is the situation with reference to India. During the course of the conversation, the US president hinted that perhaps imposition of tariffs would solve the problems of American farmers producing rice. Two things stand out from this conversation. One, he is mulling more tariffs on imports from India. Two, he seems to be thinking that imposing tariffs is the silver bullet that can solve all the problems related to trade and related issues. There are other things that come out from the conversation. There was no clarity as to whether they were talking about non-basmati rice or basmati rice, because Indian exports of non-basmati rice to United States are not in significant quantities. On the other hand, India exports basmati rice in large quantities. There are a couple of reasons for this. One, there is growing Indian diaspora in United States, which is purchasing these basmati imports in large quantities. Second, there is growing interest in Indian cuisine, and so therefore a lot of people who are going to Indian restaurants are consuming basmati rice. So overall, if you see the market of basmati rice in United States, it's a niche market. So imposing tariffs on export of basmati rice, we don't know whether they're talking about basmati rice, but let us assume the US government imposes tariffs on export of basmati rice to United States. The additional tariffs will get transferred to the consumer. Why? Because it's a niche market. It is predominantly defined by the specific taste of the consumers. Yes, indeed, basmati rice, the color, the texture, and the smell are qualitatively different. And so, therefore, it is being consumed by a fairly large number of Indian diaspora and also some of the diaspora from the Gulf region. The other point to be noted here is that for India, the export of basmati rice to United States amounts to just 3 to 5% of the total Indian exports to United States. So even if United States government imposes more tariffs on basmati rice exports to United States, it will not significantly impact Indian rice exports to other parts of the world, and Indian exporters, rice exporters, will not be adversely affected. But nonetheless, this constant increase in tariffs on Indian commodities, including various agricultural products, is not a good sign. It should be noted that President references came in a specific context. That is, the US trade officials are visiting India, and there is a possibility of conducting more trade negotiations during the next few days. Perhaps US President is trying to increase pressure on India during the free trade negotiations, telling them that unless India concedes to the demands of the United States, there will be more and more tariffs on various products, various commodities, continue for quite some more time. Overall, in the recent past, Indian economy has been growing decently despite these tariffs from the United States. And many of the products, such as cut diamonds, shrimps, have experienced many difficulties, but slowly, steadily, they are finding new markets in other countries. For instance, cut diamonds are finding new markets in Gulf and also in Hong Kong and other places. Nonetheless, it is imperative for India and United States to strike a free trade agreement very soon. The cooperation between these two democracies should not be tied down on trade-related issues. It's important that both these countries move on from the trade-related issues, find a free trade agreement. Perhaps as a bigger economy, the United States can do more to reach out to a good friend like India. Thank you.